Up next in a couple minutes, we'll have Coach Ruffin McNeill from East Carolina on. I mentioned UConn just finished playing BYU. East Carolina is headed to BYU as well. It's BYU's second game in a row, and the second of 3 straight games, actually, for BYU against an American Athletic Conference opponent. They will play Cincinnati next week. While we have a minute, we'll just run through our weekly award winners very quickly. The American Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Week is Houston quarterback Greg Ward Jr. The Defensive Player of the Week is East Carolina linebacker Montese Overton. And the Special Teams Player of the Week is Memphis punter Nick Jacobs. Also on our 5-man honor roll, we have Cincinnati linebacker Eric Wilson, East Carolina quarterback James Summers, Navy quarterback Keenan Reynolds, Temple running back Jihad Thomas, and Tulane defensive end Royce LaFrance. Try to fill in some details on those players as time permits through the call. East Carolina, they defeated SMU 49-23 on Saturday. And we've been connected with East Carolina coach Ruffin McNeill. The Pirates are 3-2 overall, 1-1 in the American Athletic Conference. As we just said, East Carolina was a 49-23 winner at SMU on Saturday. And up next for the Pirates will be this Saturday at BYU for a 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time start. The game will be televised on ESPNU. Coach, thank you for joining us on the call this morning. If you could take a minute to tie up the come-from-behind win against SMU and then tell us what you expect to see as you head out to Utah to face BYU, please.
Yes, sir. I thought offensively we did a great job of just not quitting and facing adversity. And when we were down, I thought the other thing positive for us offensively where we cut down on offensive penalties. We thought that was big in the previous games, is not hurting ourselves offensively, getting us in tough down and distance. And I thought our offensive line did a really good job, really great job of run blocking, and our backs ran extremely hard. Those are 3 of the things that stand out. We know we have to start fast with our conference as talented and as it is, and our BYU, our last non-conference opponent, we want to start fast on offense. Our defense, I thought we did a really good job on third down. We were 2 of 14 on third down, so getting off the field was a priority for us in this game. I thought we did a good job of controlling the run and giving us a chance to affect what a great quarterback Chad has in Matt Davis. And I thought in the fourth quarter we continued to execute and play hard defense. And I thought special teams, our punter Worth had a great day of punting. He had 4 punts down inside the 12. He had a long one of 68, but he's done a really good job keeping us, giving us great defensive field position. I thought Quay Johnson did a good job giving us offensive position in our return game. Our kickoff team, again, really did a good job of, again, field position and getting hidden yardage. So our young kicker, Caleb Pratt, he's as a freshman, I like the way he's under pressure, even into the wind. He's doing a good job of kicking the ball in the end zone and making it unreturnable. So BYU Broncos got a really fine team, again, strong team. I know he lost a quarterback just like a lot of us have, but been replaced by Tanner Mangum, and he's doing a great job leading them. Got a strong arm, and he is not flinched as a young quarterback. He's very athletic, and he's very mature. You can see that on film. They have large wide receivers, the biggest I've ever seen, played against or coached against, and Doreen Hoke and Mitch Matthews, both of them are 6'6", 6'5". Another good mix-up of receivers you can't forget about is Mitchell Juergens. Defensively, 3-4 front. Bronco rolls them extremely well. I can name a lot of kids, but the first one that stands out is up front with Bronson Kafusi. He's 6'8", 280, can move, and very mobile. The safeties are active. Kai Nakua stands out. Great height, great length. And then another just up front, really strong. So we know we have to be at our best out in Provo and complete this 7,700-mile longest travel in the country. But looking forward to preparation this week. That's where it all starts with us.
Take questions for Coach McNeill, please. Star 1 on your telephone to join the queue. Then the operator will introduce you.
We'll first go to Dan Tortora with Dan Tortora Broadcast Media.
Hey, Ruffin, how you doing today?
Hey, Dan. How you doing, Dan?
Doing well. Congratulations on the win.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
6 straight touchdowns in the win over SMU. Offense, defense, and special teams kind of clicking on all cylinders. Just what you can say about that game and that moment and what you're kind of using as a teaching tool to build off of that.
Yeah, I think we talked about all 4 sides playing together on the road. We count the sideline. It has to be active, and we need it again this week. But in that game, you could see SMU had the feeding frenzy, I call it, or the play on all sides early on us, and our kids got a chance to see it. We had it the week before versus Virginia Tech, but we saw SMU, so we had a chance to see it happen to us. So we mentioned it to the kids on the sideline, and they did a good job of back offense, defense, special teams all playing together. That's very key, and we've been for the last really, Dan, 3 weeks. That's one of the things I've noticed from the first game, 3 games we played in our schedule, that we have to have that, and especially with our conference, and again, like I mentioned earlier, the non-conference schedule, and again, I was proud of our defense for stopping a powerful offense. They had put a lot of points up, Dan, and 2 for 14 on third down, getting the ball out, and got a chance to get a number of sacks on the quarterback, and I think we got 8, and I think Montes had a special day too, Overton. So I thought that was big, and I think our offense fed off of that, and our special teams did too.
And then as far as, going to your offense, James Summers, I mean, obviously Blake got some time in there as well, but what have you seen from James? Is he kind of the guy right now for you?
Well, I like the way both of them play off of one another. To be honest with you, Dan, I think both of them give us a great opportunity. I think they complement each other very well. I think they both make our team, and they make each other better. I like the way James has kept his composure and had a chance to watch the game and see where the game was heading and what was happening, and he's come in and been very productive. And again, like I mentioned earlier, Blake is right there, and right after each play, he and Blake are sharing knowledge, and Blake sharing knowledge with James, and so is James with Blake.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And do we have other questions for Coach McNeill, please? Star 1 on your telephone, if so. Coach, looks like we're letting you off easy this week. Thank you for your time.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Okay.